Hi, Rafaela. Anthony Costanzo here. Just wanted to make you this short video, just kind of giving you some tips on how to improve, or not only improve, but to rank your website to the first page of Google for certain keywords that you want to target. First off, very nice looking website. I love how you have a quick call to action in the top left hand corner. Business owners don't understand how important that really is. So great job there. Just overall, aesthetically, it looks great. So whoever created your website did a great job. So now all you need to do is turn this website into an asset, into a lead generation machine. When I say that, meaning when, someone is in the Greensboro area, they want Botox. They type in Botox Greensboro, NC. And what comes up right here is the top 3 of the map section and the top of the organic section, right? So you want your website to be placed right here and right here when somebody wants Botox in the Greensboro area. Getting your website in these positions just will bring in a ton of business for you, not only for this keyword, but for any keyword that you want to target, any service that you offer in the Greensboro area. So how is it, how can you get your website in the top 3 of here and the top of the organic section? Why is your competitor on the top and you are nowhere to be found? Well, there's a lot of different components that goes into ranking your website. I don't want to get into everyone in this video, but there's really 3 main categories you need to focus on. And you focus on those 3 categories, you will rank to page 1 every single time. Now, the first category is content, right? Specifically, first things first is your title tag when it comes to content. And what I mean by title tag is right here, what you see. This is the first thing Google is looking at to see what you do and where you do it, right? So you want some sort of variation of your keyword in this title tag, such as Botox Greensboro, NC, right? If you could see here, every one of your competitors that's on page 1 has some sort of variation of this keyword in their title tag. Botox Greensboro, NC, Botox plastic surgery, right? So you want your title tag, you want this in your title tag. Right, I could tell right here your title tag has your name and your medical spa provides Botox. This isn't a bad title tag, but you want to go after your main keyword, right? You want your main keyword in the title tag. This is what's going to bring in the most business for you. It's going to tell Google what you do and where you do it. So you do Botox in Greensboro, North Carolina, put that in your title tag, right? Next would be the actual content throughout your website. This is the second thing Google is looking at, right? It's just another way of telling Google what you do and where you do it. I always tell people, think about Wikipedia. You type in, elephant in Google. What's the first thing that always comes up? It's Wikipedia. This is because of the amount of unique authoritative content they have relative to that subject, which is elephants. Anything from their size, their bones, their head, their trunk, their teeth. Anything regarding elephants, Wikipedia is writing about because Google loves this. They love to see you putting in the work, and they love it's a way to implement more keywords. The more content you're writing, the more keywords you could put on your website, and basically telling Google another service that you offer, right? It gives you different ways to implement keywords in a variety of fashions that people are searching for, such as the best Botox company in Greensboro, North Carolina. Cool sculpting, Greensboro, North Carolina. The more content you're writing, the more variations of keywords you could put in there, and the more you'll populate in the search engines for these keywords, right? So I would put at least 1,000 words on your homepage of highly unique, authoritative, optimized content. And then I'd put 500 to 1,000 words throughout your service tabs regarding each service that you offer. And then what I would do is create a blog, right? And then just blog on, a weekly basis. It just gives you another excuse to write more content regarding your subject. And the more you're writing on your website, the more Google is looking at your website. And if Google's liking the content you're writing on a weekly basis, meaning, it's unique, it's authoritative, it's relative to your industry, the higher you will rank, right? So that is the first category. Make sure you have your content dialed in and just start writing on your website regarding the services that you offer. Second category, right, is citations. Now, a citation is, think about, Facebook. At Facebook, Twitter, Yellow Pages, anywhere you could cite your business's name, address, and phone number on the web, basically is a citation. And this simply is telling Google the more citations your business is listed in, the more established you look in Google's eyes, right? If Cara Beautiful is listed all over the web in all these different citations, in Google's eyes, you must be a pretty trusted business. And this is what really also bumps you up the ranking. And people don't realize that, there's hundreds of citations. I believe there's around 500 that you could be listed in. So that's something I would definitely start doing. Create a Facebook, get your main ones down, your Twitter, Manta, anywhere you could cite your business online. I would do it because the name of the game here is you want to be the most trusted med spot in the Greensboro area, and this is just another way to do it. Okay, so that would be the second thing, is citations. Third and final thing, I would say it's probably the most important next to content, is backlinking. Now, think of backlinking as someone else on the web talking about your website. For instance, if the New York Gazette wrote an article about Cara Beautiful, they said, go check them out. They're the best med spa in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's someone else on the web talking about your website. Not only is it someone else on the web talking about your website, it is the New York Gazette. They're very trusted. They're very established in Google already. So since they're trusted in Google and they are talking about your website, this makes your website trusted, right? And think of it as a popularity contest. The more trusted, the more popular people on the web that are talking about your website, the more popular and trusted you become, right? Right here, this tells me you have a trust flow of 0. You have nobody, no articles, no media companies linking back to your website. You're in Google's eyes, your website is not trusted at all because you don't have other trusted sources talking about you, right? Compared, right, to your competitor, right? I just want to show you when I type in Botox Greensboro, Kali Cosmetic, they're the first one that comes up. They have a trust flow of 26, which is relatively high. They have 14 domains linking back to them. So kind of the name of the game here is to outbeat your competition in these categories, right? So they have 14 domains linking back to them with a trust flow of 26. You want 30 domains with a trust flow of 30, 40. And, there's a variety of way to get these links, reaching out to different newspaper media companies in your town to get, to have them write articles about you. The cool thing about my company is we actually own hundreds of highly trusted blogs on the internet. And we simply start, we could simply start blogging about your website on our blogs, which are very trusted in Google already. And this is what really shoots you up the ranks. This is what really gets you trusted within Google, right? So tie that with the content you would be writing and then these high trusted links linking back to your website, and that your business is cited in all these citations. This is what is going to get you not to only page 1, but to the top of page 1 for your most searched keyword, which ultimately will bring you in a lot of business. So I appreciate you watching this video, Rafaela. Like I said, I am in the area. If you'd like me to come in, we could talk a little more how I could help, or we could have a phone chat. But I appreciate you watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.